Hello, viewers. How long have I been streaming? 3 minutes. Wow. 3 minutes without any audio. But I was moving. My mouth was yapping. You could tell. I was saying some stuff. I was saying some harsh stuff. But fortunately, my microphone was unplugged. Why is it peeking out? Why is it going red like that? What? No, A-E-I-O-U. Stop doing that. This makes no sense. I've been through this. No. What is my microphone capturing at? It's just one thing after another all day long. Maybe I'm just being loud. I don't know. I'm in a really bad mood now. Like this is a freaking not the genre of game to be playing when you're in a bad mood because of it. I had to get my controller working because it wasn't working, and I will not be disrespected by the expectation of playing this game without a friggin' scroll wheel on my mouse. So we're not using mouse and keyboard. I will not suffer that indignity. Because like I go to system, I try to scroll, it don't do nothing. I got to use this bull crap on the side. What the hell is that? But I got the controller working. The controller is working. And it does not get chroma keyed out. So I don't know what to do. I don't want to play as Dorothy. But apparently I beat the game which is actually Amelia. 1 second. Why am I using, stop, back. I didn't click config. Jeez. New game. So that's Amelia. Amelia, not Dorothy. Why would I just can't. I can't wrap my head around the name choice when I didn't even need to change the name. It's T260. It's actually T260G because they add a G onto the end of whatever you name him. Riki, Blue, Fuse. Fuse is a new character. I mean, he's not really new. He's in the game originally back in the PS1 time, in the long ago. But he was only like a recruitable extra like party character. He wasn't like a playable main character. He was supposed to be, but the game got like launched or released prematurely, so they had to cut a lot of stuff that was gonna be in it. And this is the remaster that fixes that. This is loot and this is red. Okay, why is that starred? Selecting new game when you have previously existing save data will start a new game that carries over some of your items, techniques, attributes, and more. Carry over play data and start a new game. See, that's what I don't like. Because I think the logic is that like, if I play as Red and I recruit certain characters, they grow, but then if I play as Blue, I can recruit the same characters. And I think this makes those characters like carry over in where you left off with them from a previous character into the new character. But like, that is dumb. I can't imagine I would want to do that. Because I don't even remember anything about, because like I might want to raise a character differently in the new playthrough, and then if I'm stuck with all their abilities from the previous playthrough, then I can't do that. Am I muted again? That would really enrage me. I'm still loud, I still keep peeking, and I never peek. I don't understand this. Where is Real Tech audio console. Microphone. Still 45. I didn't increase it. Filters. I think maybe I should lower this to 10? 10, 10, 10, 10. No. Yeah, that's got to stay at 15. Why is it? I don't get it. Maybe core compressor? No, I don't think that's gonna do it. It's just being weird. Maybe I'm just being louder than I normally am. Because I was really angry. Because of the nonsense. And the bamboozlements. Who do I want to play as? Okay, I've played as all of these characters in the past. Like, I've beaten the game as pretty much everybody, at least at once in my life. So this is just retreading old ground with new content that I may not have experienced before. So Acellus is a vampire, basically. Why is the controller not working? Oh my God. This may never happen again. Like, I don't think I'm going to play this again. This game is so jank. Acellus is a vampire. Fuse is a friggin' cop. Blue is a wizard. And that is his entire personality. Or lack thereof. Riki is a monster who always looks like this on the overfield, but can change shapes and be a friggin' dragon. Which is cool, if you can swing it. But good luck making it happen with good base stats. Because the problem with monsters is that the way they grow, you have to absorb and change to grow your stats. They don't really grow like human characters do, where you just get a boost at the end of every combat. If you find a form you really like as a monster and are like, I'm never going to change them now, you basically locked your character forever in its stats then. Like, you can't become stronger without absorbing more monsters. Unless they fixed that. Maybe they've changed that, but it's from my recollection, that's how it works. So I've never been really a fan of playing as Riki. And the story is kind of lame and non-existent anyways. Amelia's got a good story, but I already played that apparently. Loot's story is kind of, if you just want to like do whatever and go wherever and not really have a clearly defined path. But the problem is, it's very, like, I know how to advance his quest line now. But like, his quest line is like, nothing and then end game. Like, once you talk to like the person who advances his story, quote unquote, you're basically being taken to the final boss of the game. So it's up to you to just wander around and do everything as loot to make yourself strong enough to fight the end guy. You don't really have like story beats that challenge you incrementally along the way to raise you up to where you're going to need to be. Red, however, Red does do that. Red is kind of the real main, I would say, if there was a protagonist to this game, like a traditional protagonist, I guess a traditional male like video game protagonist, it would be Red. He's like the most video game protagonist character here. Blue is kind of pure evil and not really a protagonist. Who do I want to be though? I'm gonna be T260. A mech that lost sight of their mission, T-260, race mech. A mech made from an ancient core discovered in an archaeological dig. They were entrusted with a vital mission, the specifics of which they are unable to fully recall due to memory failure. They set out to rediscover what their duty may be. I always enjoyed the robots. You upgrade the robots with parts. YouTube is not receiving enough data again. I'm live. Oh my God. This is absurd. What is wrong? What is wrong with YouTube? Is this a YouTube thing or a me thing? Because I don't think my internet is doing anything. Where's my phone? Can I stream HD? If I can stream HD, let's mute the phone. Media 0. I guess maybe my internet's garbage right now. Because it's not streaming anything above 360 on my phone. I don't know why it does this. I pay for internet. I pay like $100 a month for this crap and it's garbage. And then when we complain and say, hey, why is it like this? They're like, we don't know. Must be a you problem. Hey, here, replace your equipment and have it not fix anything. Other than have the new equipment be more complicated than the old equipment. And then the FCC has the freaking blasted nutsack to make these illegal or no longer supportable as of next year. So now I'm going to have to get a new router that was made in the United States, which things made in the United States are garbage. I trust the United States less with like my communication infrastructure safety and security than I do like Japan or China. Things like if they make it in the United States, it's going to need to be replaced every year. Where's the, what, why? What? I shouldn't have to click the screen to get the damn controller to work again. Because now that this has taken so long, create new data. Why can't I get to the dang... Where is the... There's no button that looks like that on my friggin' controller. Oh. Yes. This data is for you and you alone. Please take good care of it. An icon will display in the top right when the game is auto-saving. Do not turn off the power or close the application while it is on screen. Is there no game music? Man, there's nothing left in this crater. Ag! Warning, warning, we have been hit. Warning, warning, we have been hit. Continue battle, impossible. Calm down. Can we re-enter the... Wait, looks kind of feminine. I can't do a feminine voice. Calm down. No, that's... Calm down. Can we re-enter the region? Possibly, but landing is impossible. All right. That's a good voice. All right. After re-entering the region, all personnel must evacuate ship. Maybe he's yelling louder. This is goodbye. Farewell, Captain. Initiating evacuation. Confirming. All personnel have evacuated safely. Removing ship's protective shield. All energy now being transferred for propulsion. So, like, the way this game works, ship can now continue mission. Like, starboard, 120. This looks so bad. And after finally finding a living core. That's how it goes. I had to make this with scrap parts. Was the core really alive? See for yourself. There, you can move it. Excuse me. It looks dead. Thank God. Live ones bring less money. You were thinking of selling them, sis? Of course, even the worst core can bring in at least a month's rent. Look, they're alive. Must be my ingenuity. That was scary. This seems like an evil mech. Why is there no music? Does it know I'm streaming and just turned off the music or something? Confirming status of moving parts, condition, movement deplorable, attack deplorable, defense deplorable, movement deplorable, attack deplorable, defense deplorable, movement deplorable, attack deplorable. I brought you back to life and you're complaining? Deplorable. Some gratitude. Confirming next mission, unable, confirming next mission. They must have been a combat model. A combat model? Yes! I finally hit the jackpot. Malfunction. Repairs needed. Okay, let's see. There we go. The music was off. I kind of want to like replay that whole section because I know there was like dramatic music that I just totally missed. Because like, what is this? Why was the music off? It's just one thing after next. This is a cursed stream. And like this says I've been streaming for 47 minutes, just so you know. Like 47, that's 24 more minutes. That was just before I actually had anything working right. Ow. And once again, I clicked away from the screen and the controller stopped working. No. Okay. I am getting a serious headache from all of the stress and bull crap that I've had to deal with since trying to stream this. Apparently it is asking way too much for YouTube to just have like a little notepad thing that where you can like record or like have like stream settings that you can just load from a bank when you click the go live button, instead of having to schedule streams, which then require you to hit the go live button inside of the stream thing, even though I hit the start recording button in OBS, which means I want to go live. Like if you're receiving from me and I have a scheduled stream, you should be live when I'm scheduled to be live. I shouldn't have to then hit the go live button. Like that's the whole point of having the scheduled fucking bullshit. Anyways, thank you for watching. Do like, subscribes, follow. Oh geez. Oh boy. Okay. If anybody's already here, I apologize. I'm a little bit late to my own stream. So this is what happens when I have one view. Okay. Well, geez. This is all very confusing to me because I scheduled the live stream, but I didn't really know how that works. So I guess they just automatically go live. Yesterday, I had the opposite problem. Like, it didn't automatically go live. And I thought it would. And because it didn't, I thought I was streaming for like almost half an hour. And then I found out I wasn't streaming because the scheduled stream didn't go live automatically. And now today, when I wasn't ready to stream and like assumed it wouldn't just automatically go live on me since it didn't go live on me when I wanted it to previously, now I'm 24 minutes late to my own stream. So I apologize to whoever was here previously, not knowing if I was going to go live or not. I honestly didn't know if I was going to go live or not. Like, I didn't expect there to be a thing saying that I'm live for apparently now 20-something minutes that I wasn't here. I'm a little stressed. I'm a little angry at YouTube. I'm kind of almost over the whole thing. The entire experiment has gone wrong. The mice are all dead. The gerbils have all consumed their own tails and their legs and arms and noses. I don't know if that's a thing. But anyways, let us see. Okay, so the live stream settings. I gotta check out stream settings. So it's correct. Slay the Spire, part 15. That is the intent. We haven't gotten there yet. I'm gonna launch it. Give me a break. Maybe I should give you like some view of me. Here we go. Some nice relaxing waves crashing on a VHS beach. And me just floating in the corner. Wait, scene 2 I think is the big one. Okay, here we go. This is better. Yes, we are live, and I'm going to be playing Slay the Spire eventually. I just need to get it all. You know, I played Saga Frontier, or I tried to play Saga Frontier yesterday, but it just, that's the stream that didn't go live like it was supposed to. I was just like, and then the game didn't work right because the controller was all wrong. And I am just like, and I don't have the cord that I need to use my controller because my mom needs that cord to charge her phone outside of the house because she always loses her cords and has to borrow one from me. And that's just like, so that's like a predictable, always going to happen -1 to the number of USB-C cords that I have. So I have to always maintain at least an inventory of 2 USB-C charging cords so that she can have one of them when she inevitably loses hers. But unfortunately, my controller is a wired controller that doesn't have its own wire. It has a removable wire. And because the wire is removable, the wire that goes to the controller becomes part of the total inventory of wires in my possession. And now that I am down to 1 wire in my possession, I have nothing with which to keep in my phone charger and then also connect my controller to the computer. Needless to say, I bought a wireless controller, which I think will still have essentially the same issue, but I can use it when it's not plugged in. So like I can just charge it and keep it charged and then use it. And then in an emergency, I could plug it in. Slay the Spire play. Now here's the tricky thing about Slay the Spire. I don't want this scene with the crashing shore waves to connect to Slay the Spire because it takes a little bit of while, but because this is going to be a separate instance of it. There we go. It connected. We are experiencing the void. Play. I don't want to play as the stupid silent anymore. Like it's no, I know. We're gonna play as the defect. More starting hit points and more, I guess. I don't know. I'm bored to tears almost with the silent because it's just bad luck. It is it bad vibes. They give me the terrible potions, the worst relics and like curses. I don't know. We're gonna play as the defect. Hello again. What do I want? I'll take a random common relic. At the start of each combat, heal 2 hit points. We are blessed. I got 99 gold to start. I think I want question marks, so I'm going to go this way. Hello. I can't see. I got to make this smaller. So yeah, this says I've been live for 18 minutes, but does that match how long I've been streaming? No, I've only been streaming for 8 minutes. So that confuses me because, wait a minute. That says 18. If those are the seconds, that makes those the minutes. This says I've been live for 18 hours. That did the stream from yesterday never end? Oh my God. Where's my phone? I will be right back. I have to mute this game. I cannot be expected to have to hit end stream on two different machines. Like, I shouldn't have to end the stream on YouTube and in OBS. That is insanity. If I end it in OBS, it should end it on YouTube. Oh my Jesus, if this is just... Okay, wait a minute. Where is your videos? Who's that? Live. Why? No! How does that make sense? What is wrong with YouTube? That's no! It says Saga Frontier Remastered is scheduled for yesterday at 3 p.m. It is upcoming. And then Slay the Spire 1 Part 15 is 18 hours ago. But that's what we're streaming to now. For yesterday at 3 p.m. It is upcoming. And then Slay the Spire. Okay, I am just way like... This is incomprehensibly stupid. I just wanted to make it easier to save multiple informations. Like, I freaking opened up a Pandora's box. I need to get rid of the scheduled streams and just go live the way I used to. And just freaking, if that's even possible to go back to now, I don't know. But like, this is absurdity. Scheduling streams is like a rookie mistake, apparently, that I have made. Like, holy hell. Like, once again, just the fucking bull crap has made it like me not even want to do this. Because how am I going to get viewers on a stream that's been going for 18 hours? What's going to happen when I end this stream and want to go back and look at the footage?